Looney Farm Guy here, and we have an update for Farming Simulator 25. Today is Tuesday, October the 7th, 2025, and we have patch 1.13, or that's the game patch, but we also have updates to the Mercedes-Benz truck pack. If you're wondering what that is, it's a DLC. We have an update to precision farming. We also have an update to the Plains and Prairies pack. And we also have a small update to the Nexat pack 1.3. So those are all, well, Mercedes is 1.1, Precision Farming, Plains and Prairies, and Nexat is 1.3. So it's quite a large update changelog. A lot of it is just, well, the first one says it all, changes and improvements. There's a bunch of them. Some of them I've never heard of. Some of them are probably PC related. I'm on a PS5 here on base game map. And I have an example of just a few of the updates that I have noticed that I can actually show you and test a little bit. There's not a whole lot. I mean, there's stuff like fixed True Master spreader shovel not being functional in multiplayer. That's one of them that I just really can't show you. And lots of little stuff, but let's go through some of the ones that I can show you. And a lot of them in just the general game updates. Stuff like AI behavior on certain vehicles to handle headland corners and harvesters are something that's just going to have to, you're going to have to, well, try out and, just notice these small improvements for yourselves. But let's get into the Mercedes-Benz. So the particular one that I can show you is the update to this particular vehicle, the U1800. The Unimog. That's in the Mercedes-Benz truck pack. And it's this one, the Unimog 1824. They have added an extension, a grain extension. So previously it was just the agricultural platform and the frame. And now we have an extension. And the extension will give you 6,500 liter capacity. And we now have a cover color option. You can change the cover color. So there's that. So let's go ahead and hop in. Oh, the other improvement, excuse me, is the improved manual shifting behavior on automatic transmissions. So I'm not sure if this one was particularly affected by that issue, because there are a lot of vehicles in here, lots of vehicles, trucks, tractors, etc., that have manual transmission. So apparently that has been improved, but we're going to show off the little grain. It kind of looks pretty cute. Kind of looks like a little tonking toy or something. So we're going to put in stones. That was really interesting how it's started really slow. I guess you would if you had a whole load of stones on here, wouldn't you? So you start in the low range, the L, and then we're going up through the gears. Now we're in high range, and we got into some taller gears, so that's kind of neat. That actually makes sense. All right, let's unload. We got unload options of left or right. Also, it says, well, we'll talk about it in a minute, but let's just go ahead and unload to the right. And there it is. So very nice. Okay. As I said, there's not a lot I can. There's a huge list. I'll put the whole list of changes to all those mods in the description if you're looking at it. So you can just go down, scroll down into the video description, and it'll tell you like detail all the details of all the different changes. Now let's take a look at the plains and prairies. So it updated colors. Not much I can do about that or show. Fixed usage of manual shifters on the versatile Nemesis, which this is here. Also various adjustments on several machines. So here's the base model Nemesis with dualies, and it seems to shift very nicely. So I don't remember an issue with this, but it's been a while since it's been out, and I don't usually use this particular piece of equipment on a regular basis, or this particular tractor on a regular basis. I'm usually using the big tractors, but let's take it over here and try it out. This is the 195 horsepower version with 180 horsepower cultivator. And you know, we're going up a little bit of a hill, so it's not a huge powerhouse, but seems to operate okay. So no worse than anything else is what is how I see it anyways. It's pretty much how everything else works now. All right, one of the game updates, we'll go back to a game update because I have this unwieldy contraption set up over here of a few mods hooked together. So what have I got here on the ground? Well, I have 3 mods actually hooked together. I have a weight with a 3-point link. I have a 3-point link adapter from a hitch to a 3-point, and then I have this tree begon that hooks up to a 3-point link. Now usually that would create quite a kerfuffle in our help window area, and that's what apparently, well, not apparently, that's according to the changelog, if I can find it here. Yes, so one of the improvements or changes is fixed attaching implements when multiple implements were already attached to it. Now, not exactly sure what that exactly means. Oh, that's a bit too heavy for this piece of equipment. It's almost too heavy for this one. So let's go over there. And once I attach it, you'll kind of see, I don't know, it used to be they kind of bunched up all together, and it looks like, so now you can see they're lined up in even though we can detach that and reattach that. Now this is just a small example. I haven't tried this out extensively. Let's hook it to the back and see if it shows up at the back the same way, and it does. Look at that, they're lined up. So before, sometimes they were on top of each other or they were mixed up. So hopefully that's been, I like it this way. This way you can see that the attachment is there so we have the attachments in a row. I don't know if it's going to work for everything, but it works for that. And finally, the last one I'm going to show today is concerning precision farming. Now there's a whole bunch of stuff that improved nitrogen, improved accuracy of costs, improved AI behavior on partially fertilized fields and so forth and so on. But the one I want to talk about is the tram lines. Now tram lines, not everybody uses them. I don't use them. I don't particularly like the idea of tram lines because they're just really, it's a visual. It doesn't have serve any purpose for me in my type of gameplay. However, it's not in here. Headlines, this is working with. So if we go into our precision farming, and I'm not an expert on tram lines, but this is, let's go pH. Well, the other thing is they say pH has improved, visual pH. So you might notice a difference in how your map looks. pH and nitrogen values. But what we're looking at here is when you come into here, we have now a tram line, and I think this is new. It says fixed field, improved accuracy, added support for custom, improved pH, adjusted orientation. So, added setting to control tram line track spacing so it fits the Fendt Rogator, for example. So, working direction, you can have the working direction here. You can set the working direction, track width, tram line, 15, 18, 20, 21, 24, 27, 28, 30. So this is the width, the tram line width, and this is your track width, your tractor tire width, I'm guessing, or the tire width. So there's a few things you can play with. Let's see, how high does the tram line width go? 60 meters, up to 60 meters. So if you like playing with that, I'm not all up on the tram line width and so forth. You don't even have to be in a tractor. But you can see tramline width is on there now, down at the bottom left corner, or top left at the bottom of the top left help window. So can we change it in here? Headlines, skip lines, work the headlines, working width. Yeah, so it's all done inside the precision farming and your field information here. See that? Tram lines, clear yield map, economic analysis. Apparently that was improved. Right, so, no, I don't want to hire a worker. That is what I have noticed. There's probably many more that I can't show, or that would take an hour-long video to show. So hopefully that gives you a little bit of an idea of some of the changes. Now obviously some of these things, if you don't use precision farming, if you don't have the Mercedes DLC, if you don't have the Plains and Prairies pack, a lot of these improvements do not concern you. However, they all came out today, all at once. So hopefully that helps you out to figure out really what to expect next time you fire up your game. If you're on console, they should all automatically update except for the precision farming, which is actually a mod. You'll have to go in and update that yourself in the game. All right. Well, hopefully that helps you out. Thanks for watching. Bye for now.